Yeah, there are two main ways you can invest in physical precious metals. One is direct delivery. You just have cash, you want precious metals at your home, you send us the cash, we send the metals directly to your house. The alternative way is through a retirement account, which is our specialty. So we take your existing retirement accounts at Edward Jones, or Fidelity, Charles Schwab, and we move you laterally, tax-free, penalty-free, into a self-directed IRA, where you then can invest in physical precious metals, which has the additional benefit of staying there, and you can take it out in kind, have it shipped directly to your home. You're not forced to sell the asset. You can keep it, have it shipped to you, and it's your private, personal property to do with what you want. You can bury it in the backyard, put it under your bed, or put it in a go bag, put it in a safe. It provides a lot of autonomy that I think doesn't exist with a lot of other investment classes.
When it comes to gold, I believe in a two-tier system. The first tier is having gold and silver and precious metals at home. So like mine are in a fireproof gun safe. That way, if there's an emergency, I can go open my safe, grab my gold, I can go barter with it, trade with it, do whatever I need to do. And then that's tier one, that's immediate access. Tier two is in a retirement account or in a depository. So that's where I'm putting larger long-term money so I can still access it. Like the one I use is in Las Vegas, so it's not super far from my house. But I think if you have that short-term for emergencies and the long-term for retirement, that's the way to have your precious metals.
Yeah, I agree. I personally have metals at home in a go bag. I also have metals at home in a safe, but I also have precious metals in my Roth IRA stored at the Delaware Depository. It's my favorite depository. We've done numerous tours and filmed there. Great people, super easy to access your precious metals in an IRA if you need it. Another benefit too is an in-kind distribution. When you reach 73, you are required by the IRS to take out a distribution out of your retirement account. For some clients, the RMD is more of a burden than a blessing. They don't necessarily want to have to sell their assets to receive the cash. When you invest in physical precious metals, you have the option of taking out those coins in kind, thereby satisfying the RMD, but not having to liquidate or sell that asset. It's really the only asset that it makes any sense to do that with, right? If you own stocks in your retirement account, you're not going to say, okay, send me my stock certificates to my house. You're not going to say, send me my mutual funds. Right? No, you're going to sell the mutual funds, you're going to sell the stocks, you're going to receive the cash. Precious metals is the only investment that you really have that option of taking out in kind and keeping that asset. You can then really use that as a legacy piece, right? To pass down to your grandkids, to your children, to build generational wealth.
So one of the reasons that I love gold is when I buy from you guys, it's super easy and they just ship it. I can't even remember if it's UPS or USPS, but it's not like it comes in a box where it says like, this has gold and silver in it, right? It is a plain box, it doesn't stand out. And when I open it up, I always need my knife because you guys wrap that super good. So I don't have to worry about it falling out. I mean, I'm literally taking my knife, cutting through all this paper and everything. And so it doesn't matter if my neighbor sees it or somebody sees it. It's just a boring UPS box.
It's
I'm
very
like,
tamper-proof, right?
Right, that's what it is.
Also, it's shipped completely insured, right? So I get a lot of questions where like, is it safe to ship the metals to me? Like, is that risky?
Yeah.
But it's completely insured. It's really not. There's no risk to you.
One of the most commonly asked questions I get asked all the time is, how do you guys deliver? Does it say gold on it? It's very discreet, very discreetly shipped, wrapped, secured, and also insured, as you mentioned as well.